passports and partnerships, let's explore Southwest Nova Scotia to the world and more. Student voices, bright and true, a global journey just for you.
Welcome back to Passports and Partnerships, a video podcast where we're sharing the international student experience of the Tri-Counties. I am delighted to introduce Arianna. Arianna, welcome.
Hi, well, thank you.
Thank you for agreeing to do this. Can you just share a little bit as far as an intro? Your name, where you're from?
Okay. I'm Arianna. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Italy and I've been here for like 5 months.
And how's your experience been in those 5 months?
It's been really great.
Yeah.
I loved it here.
Can you just share briefly what is the main differences between your home in Italy and being here at St. Mary's Bay Academy?
Okay, well, the school in Italy is kind of different because we have more subjects. We have like 11 subjects and we continue them for like the whole year. Instead, here's 4 subjects per semester, so you like do them every day. Yeah. But I think it's better here because you can focus more on those subjects and you like really understand them and like go deeper into this matter.
Right. So in Italy, do you just take the same subjects every year, the grade 10, 11, and 12?
Yeah.
So with this here, having some level of choice, were you able to pick or choose classes this semester that you'd never studied before?
Yeah, I think they gave me some subjects and I just stick to what they gave me.
Right.
But there are like all subjects that I could never do in Italy because it's not like subjects that we do. So I was really happy what I got. Yeah.
Talk about the school day. Are they similar in length and the structure of the day?
No, because in Italy we started like 8 and we finished at like 1:30 p.m.
At 1:30?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's really like fast. And here we started like 9 and we finished in the afternoon.
So what would the afternoon be for a typical Italian student?
Well, I would just get home, have lunch, and then like just do homework. I would have like a lot of homework there, so we're kind of occupied by that.
Yeah. I'm curious, have you been on an international exchange before?
I did some experiences with my school in Italy. I did like 1 week in Dublin last year. But I've always wanted to do this like since I was little, so I was really happy that I could do it.
So how did you and your family arrive at Canada, being part of the NSISP?
I just kind of like a friend of my mom wanted also to do this, so he kind of proposed the agency to us. So then I went on the side of the agency and I saw all the options. And I don't know, I was kind of indecisive between the US and Canada, where I wanted to be like in America. And at the end I chose Canada because, I don't know, it kind of called me, I don't know.
It called you, yes. All right, so it called you, you're here, and unfortunately we're coming towards the end of your experience, right? Yeah. So when you look back at these 5 months, have they met your expectations?
Yeah, I think they did. Like at first it was kind of hard because I was also homesick, like a lot. I really miss my family, my friends, and what I was used to, but this experience was like, the point of this was to get out of my shell and just like try new things and new culture. So I was happy because I also experienced like many things, new things. So yes.
Absolutely. Thanks for sharing that. I'd like to go into 2 of those issues, right? Can you tell me a little bit more about how you've grown from this experience?
I think just made like a lot of connection, like with my host mom, my host sister, and also like the other international. I feel like I really connected with them, so they helped me get through this, and just like I realized that I'm here and this is like a once in a lifetime experience, so I had to make like the most of it. Yeah. So I decided to not like cry about it and just be happy and enjoy what I had.
Yeah. So with new students coming in second semester, and advice for any new student as they start their program, if they happen to watch this podcast, what advice would you give them over those initial days of overcoming homesick?
Like I know it's hard and you have to think about your like life back home, but you just have to realize that this is what you want and this is like what you wish for. So just make the most of it and just try to be open and say yes to kind of all the things to like try and experience the culture.
Yeah. So. Experiencing the culture, let's talk about some great things that you've been able to be part of. I believe Thanksgiving weekend, right? You went on a trip with some other international students from across the province. Can you share about that? Did you go on the cultural exchange?
Oh, the one in Ontario? No, I went with my host family. I didn't went on that one, but yeah, we went like in the middle of November.
Right.
And we did like this trip to Ontario because my host dad lives there.
Right.
So we went to visit him, and then we did like a trip to Niagara Falls and Toronto, and I got to see all of that. It was like really amazing.
So tell me about the Niagara Falls. What did you think?
Well, I always like saw them in pictures, so I was like, it was really, really cool. I really liked it because it was like unreal.
Listen, I'm from the Yarmouth area. I'm Canadian. I've traveled different spots in the world and through Canada. And my first experience at Niagara Falls was last spring. I was 28. You believe that, right? 28, yeah. Talk to me around the connections you've made locally with international students here and students at St. Mary's.
Well, I connected more with the international because I felt like we were kind of the same boat, so we got each other more. Yeah. And I made like my little group of friends, so I was happy about that because we like hang out a lot and stuff like that. And also with my host sister, we like really connected, and I feel like I found a real friend in her, like a best friend. So I was really happy about it.
One thing that I've learned in the few years that I've been working in this role is that a lot of the relationships we build between students and hosts brothers and sisters last a lifetime.
Yeah, I hope so.
Talk to me about at home. Have you tried new foods, things that are new to you?
Yeah, I tried some Canadian foods like poutine, or I tried the seafood chowder that I never tried before, and I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like at first, even with the food, it was kind of hard. Like I missed my food at home.
Right?
Yeah. So the first like month or so, it was kind of hard to adjust to it, but now I got used to it, and
Right.
it's okay.
Are there authentic Italian foods that you're missing? I'm looking forward to having again. In your
The
room.
pizza.
The pizza.
Is really, yeah, because it's really different from here.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just like pasta or things that my dad would make,
Right.
and I really miss. But yeah.
So in your home, do they make pasta from scratch, or do you buy pasta?
No, they
and sauce?
buy it, but sometimes I make it from scratch. Depends.
Okay, 2 pizza questions. Pineapple, yes or no?
No.
That's a no? No forever? Anywhere?
I don't know. I think I might try just to say that I tried it, but I don't know about it.
Okay, have you found a good pizza that reminds you of home?
I don't know, because like the dough is kind of different. It's more like heavy here than in Italy, but it's not like the most horrible thing in the world. Like it's good.
So in Italy, a lot of thin crust pizzas? Thin crust, yeah. I love thin crust. Yeah. Talk to me around involvement in the community. Were you involved in anything at the school, either sports teams or clubs, or have you gotten in the community with different things?
I tried at the start of the year to enter in the volleyball team, but I did like the tryouts, but that didn't work out. But I was still happy that I like tried and get out of my comfort zone. And for the rest, not much.
Talk to me about hobbies or pastimes. What are things that you've done growing up in Italy? And were some of those transferable here, or did you try new things?
Well, in Italy, I used to be like a professional swimmer for like 10 years of my life. But at the start of high school in Italy, I kind of had to drop out because it was too much pressure and stuff.
Right.
But here I think that I try to do like new things and just to experience the culture. But I went to the movies a lot with my host mom and my host sister, and I just maybe went to Digby or to just do like a
different day trips in the area. Yeah, we certainly have a beautiful coastline there.
Yeah.
Right now we're in Antigua at the SIP, and we are just feet away from the ocean there. St. Mary's Bay is certainly beautiful. Have you seen sunsets on the beach, things like that?
Because my house is like has a view on the ocean, so every morning it was like really beautiful, and every sunset. It's really.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, because in Italy I'm kind of like far away from the sea. It's like 2 hours, so I don't get to see it that much. And here it was like really beautiful to have it there every morning.
Right.
So, yeah.
Your network of friends now. Throw out some countries. Where are they from?
I have another friend from Italy.
Yep.
One from Belgium, one from Germany, and 2 from Spain, and 1 from Turkey.
Right. That's incredible, right?
Yeah.
From Italy, coming to Canada to meet friends from all these other countries too, right?
Because we kind of like also did these language courses between each other to just teach some like words in the other languages, and it's been like really cool.
Okay. You want to share one?
Well, I don't know, but like most of it are kind of like insults and bad words.
Oh, well, we don't want to share those here.
No, but it was like really fun and like also like things of other cultures that I found or like stuff that I didn't know.
Yeah. Are there any big cultural differences either between Canadian cultures and Italian or some of the other countries you mentioned?
Well, between the other countries, like in Europe, not that much, but from here, like maybe some cultural shock there been, like, maybe like even at school, the kids like wear hats and glasses, which like in Italy could never happen. It was kind of like cultural shock at first, but I got used to it, so I don't know.
There are
It's
some
different.
differences, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me how you've grown in this experience.
Well, being here like alone on my own without like mom and dad, I kind of had to be more independent. And even when like I had to face a problem, I had to do it by myself. So I think I became more like mature and independent more. Like.
Yeah. We're independent in a lot of ways. How big is your hometown in Italy? How many people would there be approximately?
I think like 15,000.
15,000?
Yeah, but I'm like really close to Milano, which is like, I don't know, I think it has 2 million people, so you're like,
And in Milano, you've got access to public transportation, things like that, right? Here, we really rely on our host families and friends to help drive us to different places. When you got your placement letter originally and you saw the area and the school, what were your initial thoughts?
Well, I saw that it was like really small, like the school was really small, but I decided to not make that many expectation and just see what I got and make the most out of it.
Right. And have you got everything that you'd hoped you'd get?
Yeah, like at first it was like really small, but I don't know, I found my people and my group, so I was okay with it. And like,
I think in life, our most important things we realize are relationships with people, right? I'm glad you've made some great relationships. Some of the things that I've learned is sometimes people travel to visit others for graduations or weddings and things like that. So who knows? Do you think you'd ever return to visit Nova Scotia or Canada?
I think I would just like to see my host mom or even like other parts of Canada that I didn't see. I would like that.
That would be great. And certainly where you've got some new friends in different parts of Europe, I'm sure you'll be able to connect through your high school and university years. Yeah. Your family. You're going home at the end of next week for the end of the semester.
Yeah. Well,
how are you feeling? You might have mixed emotions.
Yeah, I did, because like at the first of this experience, I really missed them, obviously. And I kind of like had in my head, like still thinking about them and what I was kind of missing there. But then I realized that I was here and I had to make the most out of it. So I did, and I like made all of these connections, and even with my host mom, we connected more and more. So now I'm kind of sad to go back.
Yeah. Sad to go back, but I'm sure your parents are really looking forward to your return, yes. I'm curious, if you had advice for students thinking of studying abroad, what would you share with them?
I would just say to like be open-minded, be open to everything that comes to you, and just don't be by yourself, and don't just like say no to experiences just because you're like kind of afraid. But you're here to be like more open and find new things and try new things. So just say yes to things.
Yeah, that's great advice. Taking a step outside of our comfort zone, right? That jungle tiger video that we shared at orientation, right? We're trying new things. I'm curious, is there anything that you'd like to share with the students or staff at St. Mary's Bay, should they happen to see this?
I don't know. I think they're like doing a great job with international students, because we were 13 at the end of the year, so right. I feel like they're doing a great job, even like including us, or like the other kids including us. And I don't know.
Okay, that's great. In closing, Arianna, is there anything you'd like to share?
I really like this experience, and I'm happy that I chose like that. Even like they got me here, and even if it was a small community, I think it was like a really great experience. So I'm really happy about it.
Thank you so much for sharing your story, and I hope this isn't the last time we see each other. All right, thanks. Take care.